The Sun by Benjamin Zephaniah. Benjamin Zephaniah was born in 1958 in Birmingham. His father was from Barbados and his mother from Jamaica. He had dyslexia, so he left school at 13. As a teenager, Benjamin spent some time in jail due to burglary. He loved performing his poems as raps in his neighbourhood. He is now Professor of Poetry and Creative Writing at Brunel University, London, and you can check him out on some YouTube videos saying his poems. The background to this poem is that in 1987, Benjamin was shortlisted to get a very high position teaching in Cambridge University. The British tabloid newspaper The Sun wrote an article attacking Benjamin's character and race, saying he wasn't suitable for teaching at Cambridge. The headline read, "Would you let this man near your daughter?" It made fun of him because he was black, a Rastafarian, and had spent some time in jail. This poem is Benjamin's satirical, critical response to that article in The Sun. And here is the article in The Sun. Just to distinguish between broadsheet newspapers and tabloids, broadsheet newspapers such as the Times or the Irish Times or the Irish Independent are serious, discuss politics, economics, world news, have longer articles, less pictures, and attract more educated readers. The Sun comes under the category of tabloid newspapers, which are full of gossip, celebrity news, sensational news, sports, quizzes and games, lots of pictures, very short articles, and are read by less educated readers. The speaker in this poem is not Benjamin. The poem is written in the voice of a Sun reader. Typically a white Englishman, racist, sexist, who thinks women are just for sex and housework, Benjamin believes that the Sun newspaper supports these ideas, and that is why those type of people buy it. Reflection. Do you believe everything you read in the newspapers? Stanza 1. I believe the blacks are bad. The speaker of the poem is racist. The Sun tells him he is right, with lots of stories about immigrants bringing more crime. The left is loony. In British politics, the left is the Labour Party, who wants the government to have better healthcare and social welfare benefits for the people. The right support business. The speaker thinks the left is loony or crazy. This is the opinion usually expressed in The Sun, and we can see some of The Sun's headlines. Labour has lost it, The Sun backs Blair. God is mad. The readers and The Sun agree that religion is crazy. We have here a picture fizzy pope, or some stories about veils or unveiling people. This government is the best we've had. The reader thinks that the current government is the best ever because The Sun told him that. We are out of the EU. So I read The Sun. The Sun writes about things that the reader agrees with: racist views, anti-Labour, anti-religion, and is for the current government. That is why the speaker reads The Sun. Stanza 2. I believe Britain is great. This type of reader-speaker has an exaggerated sense that Britain is great because The Sun tells him this. And as we can see in the headline, let's put great back into Britain. You can do your bit. And other countries imitate. The speaker thinks that Britain is the best in the world and all other countries try to imitate it or copy it. Believe in Britain. I am friendly with the state. The Sun agrees with the government, and therefore so does the Speaker. Daily I read the Sun, because the Sun tells him that Britain is great and that the government are great. He believes it and reads the Sun every day. Stanza 3. I am not too keen on foreign ones. The Speaker and the Sun do not like foreigners, with headlines such as, "We must stop that migrant invasion." But I don't mind some foreign bombs. The Speaker and the Sun agree with Britain dropping bombs or going to war with other countries. Jungle bunnies play tom-toms. Jungle bunnies is a racist slang term for black people. It was originally used to describe African Americans. The city was the jungle, and black people used to jump fences like bunnies or rabbits when running from the police. The Speaker and the Sun think it's okay to be racist. Jungle bunnies play tom-toms. Tom-toms means the drums that African or other foreign people play. It is a racist comment because it suggests that foreigners are uncivilized and spend most of their time playing drums. The Speaker and the Sun think it's okay to be racist. But I read the Sun. He reads the Sun because he shares their opinion on not liking foreigners, approving of Britain going to war abroad, and saying racist comments about black people. Stanza 4. Man, I don't like Russian spies. The Sun makes no attempt to tell the reader about real world news. It just writes sensational stories about things such as Russian spies. But we don't have none. The Speaker believes Britain doesn't have any Russian spies because the Sun told him so. I love lies. Many things written in the Sun are actually lies, but the Speaker loves it anyway. I really do love Princess Di. The Sun does not report on real world news, but just fills the head of the readers with sensational stories about celebrities and the royal family. The Speaker loves reading this. I bet she reads the Sun. The Speaker actually believes that the Sun is so good that even Princess Diana reads it. Here we have the poet poking fun at a typical Sun reader. The fact that he's so gullible and ignorant that he thinks that Lady Diana actually reads the Sun newspaper. Stanza 5. Black people rob. The Sun and the Speaker believe that all black people are robbers or thieves. This is racist. Women should cook. The Sun and the Speaker are sexist, saying that women should only be in the house and cook for their family. And every poet is a crook. The Sun and the Speaker agree that all creative people, poets, artists, musicians, are dishonest or criminals. I am told, so I don't need to look. The Speaker believes everything that he is told by the Sun, so he doesn't need to check to see if it is actually true or not. It's easy in the Sun. Everything the Speaker needs to know is easy for him to read in the Sun. Stanza 6. Every hippie has nits. The Sun tells the Speaker that every hippie, 1960s peace and love movement member, has hair lice. The Sun is prejudiced against hippies, saying they are dirty. and every Englishman loves tits. In the Sun, there are often topless pictures of girls, tits, breasts. This newspaper is sexist, and so is the speaker, as it is saying that women are only sex objects for men to look at. I love page 3 and other bits. In the Sun, for over 44 years, from 1970 to 2015, there was a large photograph of a topless female glamour model, often known as a page 3 girl, usually published on the 3rd page of the paper. Here, the Sun and the speaker are sexist by sending the message that women are only sex objects. I stare into the Sun. Here the speaker tells us he loves staring at the page 3 girls when he reads the Sun. It could also mean he is blinded by the Sun, blinded from the truth, blinded by the lies. I like playing bingo games. The Sun distracts the reader from real news by including games in the paper. And witch hunting to shame a name. Witch hunting is trying to find embarrassing information about famous people and write about it in the newspaper. The speaker and the Sun love stories which give him gossip on celebrities that bring shame to them. But aren't newspapers all the same? This shows the ignorance or lack of education of the speaker, because he doesn't understand the difference between tabloid and broadsheet newspapers. So why not read the Sun? The speaker thinks all newspapers are the same, so he chooses the Sun. Stanza 8. Don't give me truth, just give me gossip. The speaker doesn't want to know what is really going on in the world. He just wants celebrity gossip. And skeletons from people's closets. Skeletons from people's closets mean embarrassing stories from people's past. He just wants to read about scandalous stories about celebrities. I want to be normal. The speaker thinks that being normal means reading and having the same opinion as the Sun. A fact, the Sun is officially Britain's most read newspaper and website with 33.3 million readers. This was published on the Sun's website. And as the poem says, and millions buy it. The speaker thinks he must be right in reading the Sun if millions read it every day. I am blinded by the Sun. He is brainwashed by the Sun and is blinded from the truth.